Hey y'all, it's your girl Taisha Marie and welcome to my channel.
What life should be like.
Today's video, I'm going to be talking about my mom's wash day routine and how I restore her hair. I'm going to be giving you guys all the facts and tips and all of that. So we're going to go ahead and get straight into this video. Before we do, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into the video. Before we even get into her routine and how I brought her hair back and everything, let me put some facts down for you guys before we get into the main gist of it. First of all, my mom wore wigs for 2 years straight. I'm not gonna really get into too much detail when it comes to the hair process, but just know that she wore for 2 years without taking care of it. When she officially first started to transition into a true natural, because she did used to perm her hair a lot. Her hair was thinned out to the T. I'm talking about it had no volume, no thickness, no nothing. It was dead. Honestly, anybody else probably would have cut her hair. I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and try to bring this baby back. I feel like that we can do something with it, make it look good, bring its health into store, and just chop little by little so that we just don't do like a whole big chop. On January 4th was the official first time that I did her hair. She did start this hair growth treatment a couple months before I officially started doing her hair, and I might do like a whole nother video on that specific treatment because it's really good for people that don't really want to go the full natural route. You guys can use this type of treatment and it will work. I promise you. It'll be for a whole nother video, so y'all stay tuned. We did a protective style, and in my opinion, it was horrible. And I'm not even talking about the hairstyle. I bombed the hairstyle. I finessed it. She had no hair in the front. What I mean by it was horrible. The process was terrible. Being that she wasn't used to the, doing the hair. She was just tender-headed. When I first started, I did do rubber band method in the back, and then I did some in the front with no rubber bands. I did the back rubber bands because the back was stronger than the front. Some sections in the front was strong, but not all of them. The ones that wasn't strong, I did not do a rubber band method, and the reason why I did a rubber band method was to hold in the moisture longer. From my experience of doing rubber band method, I actually oil the rubber bands. I oil it with an essential oil in my shade Moisture, and I put it inside a bucket and I shake it all up. When I did the rubber band method, after soaking the rubber bands in oil or whatever, my hair was moisturized for a longer period of time, and I really didn't have to focus on it for the first week. I just thought that would have been a good start, and actually it was. Her hair did start to get healthy. I also put her on to Jamaican black castor oil. January 4th was when she started Jamaican black castor oil. I just had her putting it on her edges and in the front where it wasn't much hair. And she kept the first set in for 6 weeks. February 24th was the second go around. She did keep it in. I did do rubber bands method. And by the way, guys, if you do decide to do rubber band method on damaged hair, please, 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 please be careful. Do not make the rubber band super tight. That's what I tried not to do, but I tried to make it look neat. February 24th, she did continue to use Jamaican black castor oil, and she did continue to moisturize her edges thoroughly. March 30th was the third go around. This is when I actually introduced her to Moisture Miracle African Pride. I introduced her to the essential oils. Her hair was healthy. It was strong. It wasn't thinned. It was starting to finally grow in the 4th time. So she did start to try a new oil, which was the essential oils, which is what I use on my hair and what she still uses to this day currently. I wouldn't consider May 3rd the 5th go around because I only did half of her hair. I did the front half because she decided to wear it up, so I just did the front. The back still looked pretty good, so I just wanted to straighten up the front because you could see a lot of the growth coming in. I did do her hair one last time, which is what she has in now, and I did the same braids like these, but hers is ombre, and I did no rubber bands, and it was a pretty good flow through. It was really quick, and the reason why I did no rubber bands is because these are smaller sections and she could keep them in longer, because they would, you know, stay neater because they're smaller sections. So now we're gonna go ahead and get into her wash day routine. So her wash day routine for number one, my number one rule for my mom's wash day routine is to finger detangle. We do not mess with combs, brushes, none of the sort. The only brush that I use is this one, and this is the only thing that will work on her hair as far as detangling and causes the less amount of breakage. First thing that I use for her wash day, starting off, is the pre-shampoo by Moisture Miracle. And this is really good because it helps detangle her hair and prepare it for the wash day so that it is a quick and easy process and it doesn't take too long. So I shampoo her hair. I primarily focus on the scalp because as you rinse out the shampoo, it goes to your ends, and you don't really want to dry out the main part of your hair because your hair still has the essential oils that it needs. But you really need to focus on cleaning the scalp because the scalp is where the most dandruff and dirt get. You feel what I'm saying? So I use sulfate-free shampoo. I use this, the Moisture Miracle sulfate-free shampoo. It is the honey and coconut oil shampoo, and I do it through her scalp, and then I rinse it out with hot water. Keep that in mind. Hot water, rinse out shampoo with hot water. Well, then I condition her hair, and I primarily focus on the ends and her strands of hair. I do still moisturize her scalp with the conditioner to put in some moisture. I mainly focus on her strands of hair and her ends. So this is the shampoo that I use. Moisture Miracle honey chocolate and coconut oil conditioner. I leave this in for about 20 minutes once I'm done, and the reason why is because I want her hair to get as much moisture as possible so that once we rinse it out, it is easier to maintain. Once I rinse it out, and keep this in mind, I rinse it out with cold water, and I'm gonna explain why. But when you rinse out your hair with hot water, you are opening your hair shafts. When you rinse your hair with cold water, you are closing your hair shafts to lock in that moisture. You can do hot water first and end with cold water. That is what I do, and I get better results. My hair is much more easier to maintain, and it feels much better. After I'm officially done washing her hair, I do use the Moisture Miracle leave-in conditioner and the oil, and I put in the leave-in conditioner. I actually did her hair into 4 sections, and I did it into 4 braids, and reason being is because her hair is not as thick as mine. Once I start the braiding process, as I take out each section, I do oil it. I want to make sure that her hair is oiled as much as possible. For some reason, her hair seems to dry out more, so I want to make sure that I incorporate enough moisture in her hair so that it doesn't break off or get too sensitive. Before I start braiding, I do oil each section that I part. So I part her hair, oil it, put in the leave-in conditioner, part it into each section, gel it, and then start the braiding process. And that is basically what I do for her wash day, and do a protective style after. That is how I basically braid back her hair in the span of from January 4th to the last time I did her hair was May something. It was either May or June that I did do her hair. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and tell your friends. And guys, I will be coming back, and I'll see you guys when I see you guys.